Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video is going to be a new Will I Buy It. I post my Will I Buy It series every single Wednesday, chatting over new makeup releases, my thoughts on them, if I'm planning to pick them up or pass over them. I will have my playlist linked down below, as well as the community playlist, which I started, so any creator who makes this style of new releases video can add theirs to the playlist, so you can see what a bunch of different people are thinking about all of these different releases. But we do have a lot to chat about this week, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and scoot over. Okay, so I am filming on Monday like I normally do for my Will I Buy It's, but I'm filming, it's after 4 o'clock right now, and I normally film at like noon, 1, like maybe 2 if I'm having a late day. But this weekend we were gone, we were traveling so much, I was super tired when I got home yesterday, and then I just had a whole bunch of catch-up work to do this morning. I also went and got my nails done, which was quite nice, so I'm just like all kinds of behind schedule, but I will try to get through this as quickly as I can, and hopefully if the sun starts to set, it doesn't mess us up too much here. But I hope everyone had a very nice weekend. Hope your week is going very smoothly. And let's go ahead and kick it off with Colourpop. Like we normally do. So they did release a new collection last week. I believe the news came out like Tuesday evening, and my videos go up every morning, typically between 8:45 and 9 a.m. CST, which is my time zone. So I have to film in advance. I generally film, like I said, I usually film these on Monday. I did an Instagram live last week, and I had someone ask the question of how I organize basically like my filming schedule, my upload schedule, and I said because I do post 6 days a week, I only take Saturdays off from uploading a video. Because I post 6 days a week and video editing takes such a long time to do, I try to film videos 2 or 3 days in advance, because not only does it give me time to edit them, but also should anything come up, I get sick one day, or you know, just somehow like my plans change, or you know, I've talked about like struggling with mental health, and there are certain days where if I'm really struggling with it, it's hard for me to get out of bed and to be able to talk to a camera. So I kind of give myself a little buffer there, because I don't like getting thrown off schedule. And that's just with anything in life. Like I like my schedule. Like I like to know that I'm uploading every single morning at a very specific time. I do a lot of series, and they go, you know, they get posted on certain days. Like the Will I Buy It's always go up on Wednesday. Like that's just how I am. So I like to be able to give myself a little bit of a buffer in there. So when this came out Tuesday night, I saw it and I was like, I know I'm gonna get asked just so many questions in Wednesday's video, like why didn't I talk about it? But it's because that video was already in the shoot, ready to go, ready to be uploaded in the morning. But they did release, Colourpop did come out with a new collection. I think we have 2 new collections to talk about this week actually, but we have the Orange You Glad collection. So very large collection like Colourpop normally does. So this is another 9-pan monochromatic palette in their color series, rainbow series that they were doing, and this time we have the orange one. Colourpop actually did send it over to me the day that it launched, or the following day, I believe it was. It was the day that it launched, because I remember getting the package, like my doorbell ringing and getting the package, and I still had Colourpop's website pulled up on my computer because I was trying to decide, was I going to buy the palette, was I going to purchase anything else from the collection? So that was really quite funny to me. I do have a full video swatching everything in the collection, from the eyeshadow palette to the Super Shocks, the face products, the lip products. I live swatch everything in that video, and I also do a little eye look with the palette. So if you haven't seen that one, I will go ahead and link that one down below. But we have the Orange You Glad eyeshadow palette for $12. We have the So Juicy Lip Duo, $12 for 2 of the So Juicy glosses. There was a brush bundle for $20, which had face and eye brushes in there. The Foursome Super Shock shadows, which was $20. Also a blush and light stick duo for $14. So I will go ahead and have this link down below because it already did drop on the Colourpop website. When I was looking at it, the items that I had decided to purchase for myself was the eyeshadow palette, and also I was going to purchase the brush bundle because I haven't tried a lot of Colourpop brushes, and I just really enjoy having a lot of brushes. I love makeup brushes for whatever reason, and so I decided those were the 2 things that I wanted to purchase. I really do like the monochromatic palettes. I actually recently also did a video ranking all of my Colourpop palettes. That video was actually filmed in advance because I was going to post it the day that I instead posted my Urban Decay wear test on the new foundation, and then I was going to post it another day, but that was when this collection released, so I released that collection. So I had that video just kind of waiting to go up, but that video was filmed before I even got the collection, before the collection was announced and all of that. But I do have a ranking all of my palettes if you want to check that out. But I'm a big fan of the Colourpop palettes. I really like the non-pan monochromatic series. I think that's a lot of fun. I haven't gotten every single palette. I don't have the green palette or the blue palette for sure off the top of my head. That's what I can think of. But I have either purchased a lot of them myself. Some of them I did get sent to me, but I have also purchased a lot of them, and I just really do like them. I like orange with green eyes. I think that it's a fun color. I liked the different shades in there. I still felt looking at it that I would be able to get a slight variety of different looks, because sometimes when it does come to monochromatic palettes, it can be a little bit challenging to come up with different looks, but sometimes I also like that. You know, that's why I like my Dose of Colors Marvelous Mauve so much. I know if I take that traveling with me, I know exactly what look I'm doing. It's not hard for me to do. You know, I just kind of like have a go-to with it. And so that's a big reason why I feel a pull towards these. But I liked this palette. I feel like there was some differences in there. I didn't love that there was another pressed glitter in there, just because I don't really need glitters in my palettes. I would have loved if there was a Super Shock in there instead, just like the Sweet Talk palette has a Super Shock. I think that's really cool. But I had decided to get it, and then like I said, the brushes I was going to grab too. There's also a lippy stick duo. I don't think I mentioned that, for $10. I like the lippy sticks just fine, but actually Colourpop just sent me like 40 lippy sticks or something, so I knew I didn't need those. I don't like the So Juicy glosses. I'm just not a fan of them, so I wouldn't have purchased that. I've said that I don't love the Super Shock shadows. I've decluttered all of mine out of my collection, but I actually really did like the shade Flipper from this foursome. I believe you can only buy it in the foursome, which is kind of a bummer, because that was really the one shade that I immediately gravitated towards. I actually used it in my little mini tutorial I did in that collection video also, but I really liked that one. The Blush and Light Stick Duo, I had never tried that formula, but I'm not a big cream product gal, so I wasn't thinking about that one. And they're okay. I've tried them a couple more times since then, because I'm going to try to review everything from the collection, of course, but those were the two items that I was thinking of grabbing from the Orange You Glad collection. But let me know if you decided that you wanted to pick that one up. And then also from Colourpop, they released their round 3 collaboration with Am Becky G. I haven't purchased anything from the past collaborations. I'm not very familiar with Am Becky G or Becky G. I'm not super familiar with her, so the kind of collaboration aspect doesn't really give me a draw. And this time around, they're coming out with a foursome of the Super Shock pigments. So it says Viva Super Shock Pigment Foursome, $20. We also have a Viva Ultra Glossy Lip Bundle for $18, or you can get the full collection for $35. It's going to be available on July 26th. So I just didn't really feel like I needed anything from this collection. I have some new items from Colourpop to play with and all of that, so I'm going to go ahead and pass over that, but I'd love to know if you grabbed any of these new items from Colourpop. So Anasazi Beverly Hills has some new releases out as well, and I feel like I've been getting tagged a lot, especially on the foundation release. So we knew that she was going to be releasing a foundation. I've just been kind of like waiting for the rest of the information and cost and launch date and what's the finish of the foundation. Like, we didn't even have that information yet. So even though sometimes there's interesting sneak peeks, I still like to wait for these videos to be able to talk about everything once I have all of the information, because then I can really tell you like if I'm planning to buy it or not, rather than just being like, I don't know, kind of excited, but I don't know yet, you know. But now we know. So it says for the foundation, it says it's a luminous foundation, liquid, dewy, skin-like, doesn't need to be set. 50 shades. There's medium coverage, a natural finish that looks and feels like gorgeous skin. It's also vegan, gluten-free. I don't know what I was trying to say there. Vegan, gluten-free, fragrance-free. Let's see. Suitable for sensitive skin, long wearing, and $38 for 1 fluid ounce. Will be available August 4th online at Anastasia and Ulta Beauty, in stores August 15th at all stores. So I am pretty curious about this, and I know I saw someone tag me today and they said the first 2 claims I like immediately had to tag you. Medium coverage, natural finish, 2 of my two of my sweet spots when it comes to foundation. So I'm definitely very curious about this one. $38 don't think is a terrible price for the 1 fluid ounce. Packaging looks nice. I'm probably gonna go ahead and pick this one up. Are you guys? Do you want to see a wear test? I have to say, I'm pretty interested. Foundation has me pretty excited. I feel like we could get along very well, so definitely eyeing that one. But she's also coming out with a liquid eyeliner. It says waterproof, highly pigmented, a true black matte liquid liner that glides on evenly with a soft felt tip precision applicator. It's going to be $18. I'm not as excited about this one. I haven't been doing a lot of like a liquid liner as of late, and I feel like I have, you know, a few in my collection that I really like if I want to reach for that. So I don't know. I almost feel like in the summer I don't do like winged liner as much because I'm going for just like quick and easy, almost more like natural neutral looks a lot. But in the wintertime I feel like I do a lot of liquid liner. So maybe if this release would come then, I might be more interested in it. But I'm just kind of like, okay. It's also not my favorite style of applicator for myself. I tend to have more of an issue because I'm no wing liner master, let me tell you. So I don't know. I feel like I maybe wouldn't even get on with this one quite as much. So that release doesn't quite have me as excited. And then I also saw that she's coming out with 2 more loose highlighter shades. We have Vegas, which is white gold, and Peach Fizz, which is a golden peach. I don't really love loose highlighters either. I haven't tried any of the ones from Anasazi yet, and I didn't really love even like the highlight palettes that I've tried. They didn't turn into like an instant favorite of mine or anything like that. So I know that I can pass over those. So definitely the foundation from Anasazi, that was what has me most hyped right now. Definitely got a whole lot of tags on the new eyeshadow palette coming out from Natasha De Nona. So she is coming out with the Coral palette. So this is one of the 5-pan palettes, but it's not the mini, which is like very small, but it's like her regular 5-pan palette, if you will. It's going to be $48 and available on August 3rd. I'm kind of curious about this one. I've never tried one of these 5-pan palettes. I have tried her mini ones. I love my mini nude. I really do like all of the shades in here. I think they all look really pretty. It was so funny because this morning actually I was watching Angelica's video that she does on new releases, and we have a, I'm gonna go ahead and state the obvious here. If you watch Angelica's channel, we have very different makeup preferences and makeup tastes, but it's one reason why I really enjoyed that a bunch of different creators started making the style of video, and also why I created the playlist so other people could like easily find them, because it's just so interesting to hear how people are different and what we prefer. Because I had to crack up, and like, it's the comment that I left in Angelica's video. She said, I'm not interested in this palette because it looks like a more muted version of the cranberry palette, and I love the cranberry palette because, you know, it's so much more vibrant and, you know, colorful and all these different things. Basically what I said is the reason you wanted the cranberry but you don't want the coral is because the coral is more muted, the cranberry is more like colorful, and well, bam, I was like, that's like the flip side for me. That's why I didn't want the cranberry palette, because I was like, I don't know, like, not sure those shades are for me, but why I'm interested in the coral palette. So I just think that's fun. It's like fun to see how people are different and what we gravitate towards. So I don't know, I just thought that that was a fun thing, but I'm definitely very interested in this one. You know, $48 for the 5 pans, that is pretty pricey, but I might go ahead and do it for this one. I'm really eyeing this one. I'm probably gonna go ahead and just try it out. So that's what I think about the Natasha De Nona palette. The colors in there are just speaking to me. They look very pretty. I can look at the 5 shadows and just immediately kind of get some eye looks that spring into my mind, which doesn't always happen with me with eyeshadow palettes because I don't have the most visual mind. But I pretty much immediately was like, ooh. So yeah, definitely very curious about that one from Natasha De Nona. I've got a lot of tags about Carli Bybel doing her collaboration with Makiage. So I'm a big fan of Carli Bybel. I talk about her a lot in my videos and, like, you know, cite her as a lot of inspiration, just even when it came to starting my own YouTube channel. She's the very first beauty YouTuber I ever found. I was recommended to her from the gal who was doing my makeup for my wedding. And I was telling her how much I really wanted to learn makeup one day, but I just couldn't understand it. And she said she watches Carli Bybel on YouTube and her tutorials are so helpful, and it really just went from there. So, you know, I watch all of Carli's videos, and I've been seeing that she's been hinting at some sort of a lip collaboration coming up, but we now have the details that it is with Makiage. So this is her lip collection. It says inspired by the galaxy in nude, pink, and red shades. There are individuals available and also bundles. There's 3 ultra matte lipsticks, 3 high shine lip glosses, and 3 waterproof liners. It's going to be available August 8th at 7 a.m. PST online at Makiage. So I'm thinking of maybe grabbing a lip liner and a lipstick. Maybe either the nude or the pink. The red did look so good on Carli. Like it looked beautiful, and in the photo it looks really beautiful. I just don't wear reds a ton for lips. When I do, I really do like to have that bold, just like very true red lip, which is what it looked like. But I'm just thinking, if I really want to you know, wear these a lot and all of that, I feel like going with the nude or pink would make more sense to me. I don't see a price actually on this post on Trend Mood, which I always read from her, so I do have her link to my description box. I don't see a price yet on that one, but Il Makiage is a little bit more, is more on the high-end side, I would say, for prices. I have actually tried quite a bit from the brand. They just did kind of like a relaunch for their website, and I was able to actually film a couple different tutorials for their website, so I will have those linked in my description box if you want to check them out. But I was actually sent a bunch of different products to really try out and to be able to, you know, create these tutorials and talk about, you know, best tips and how to apply and all of that. So that was really cool for me. That was a lot of fun. That was, you know, the first time I really did something like that with a brand, so I thought it was really cool. So especially when I saw Carli was collaborating with them, I was like, that's really neat, because I've tried a lot of their products. I really like a lot of them. I mentioned them, I think it was in last week or 2 weeks ago. I actually used one of their eyeshadow quads in a get ready with me video, and I had a lot of people ask if I would do either like a full face with them, or just you know, review some of the products or incorporate them into more of the get ready with me's. And then especially when this launched, I've gotten even more like DMs, messages, comments asking to do that sort of video. So if you would want to see that, just let me know, because I have a lot of products from them. I just, you know, I kind of couldn't really talk about what we were doing, because the, you know, this was so planned and advanced, and it was the launch and everything, so I couldn't really be like speaking about that. But yeah, I can definitely review or just put them in more tutorials or whatever it is that you guys want to see. But that definitely has me very excited, since I've tried a lot from the brand and I really do like them. It definitely has me very curious about them. So definitely thinking a lip liner, and I'm really thinking about a lipstick. I do love lip glosses, but for some reason, I don't know what it is. I feel like I was drawn, maybe, I don't know if it's the packaging or what, because it's so cool. But I immediately kind of went towards lipsticks and liner. But maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'll grab one of all three. Maybe I'll do a liner and a gloss. I'm not sure. But let me know what you guys are thinking. But I'm pretty excited about this. I definitely like to, you know, try to support, you know, some of my favorites when they come out with collaborations. I can never like get absolutely everything, of course. But I do love lip products. So I would try this one out. Speaking of lip products, I have some more to chat about here. So Jouer is coming out with their Lip Enhancer Shine Balm. It says a nourishing and moisture-rich balm with a wash of color for smooth, shiny, kissable, baby soft lips. These are going to be $18 each. They say provide lasting hydration for visibly fuller, luscious lips. Will be available July 29th and will also be available coming at Sephora. So I was wondering, looking at these and then looking at the swatches, I wondered if they would be similar to like the Sephora Rouge Lacquer lipsticks and the Marc Jacobs lip glossy stick or something like that. I actually have the Sephora one on today and no regrets with a MAC lip liner, but I really like those. Like I mean, I like both Marc Jacobs and Sephora. Sephora is obviously just cheaper. I think those are $13. So this is $18. I don't know, I'm kind of interested in it. I would probably pick it up from Sephora, and I feel like maybe a haul might be coming soon. I haven't done a kind of like a bigger makeup haul yet. Typically when I do my hauls or I'm purchasing makeup, I kind of like to do it in one big swoop, but then it's fun because I can film a haul video or a try on haul or something like that. So the last time I think I did a bigger haul, well, I had a Colourpop one when I purchased the Main Squeeze palette, but I had an Ulta try on haul video too thrown in there also that I redeemed some of my points on. But I don't know, I might try these out because they sound like something that I like right now. So I'm kind of curious about them. And Jouer's been on my radar a bit more also. So I'm curious about those from Jouer. And then also from Makeup Forever, they're coming out the Artist Nude Cream Liquid Lipsticks. It says a rich and creamy formula with just one swipe. Has a satin finish, long wear, and 12 new shades for everyone. And they're going to be $20 each. I'm not quite as interested in this one. I've tried a Makeup Forever liquid lip in the past, and I'm trying to think of what the exact name of it. I decluttered it. I didn't really like it very much. Oh, I feel like it had the word artist in it too, but I can't remember exactly what it was called. But I just wasn't as big of a fan of it. So I don't know, seeing this I was like, yeah, you know, the shades look pretty. I do like liquid lipsticks also, but they weren't getting me quite as excited. And if I'm going to try the Jouer one, and I'm going to try a couple lip products from the Carli Bybel collaboration, I probably have to like not buy all of the lip products all at one time. you know. So we also have some new releases that are available now from SugarPill. They have 4 pressed eyeshadows, 4 glittering loose shadows, and 2 Love Bite glosses. So I've been watching a few different videos. I watched Amy Loves Makeup this morning as well with her Will I Buy It video. And I don't know, I feel like I kind of even forgot that this happened, but SugarPill kind of did like a sneak peek a while ago, like several months ago, about a summer collection, and they're just now releasing it, but they don't have everything that they kind of like sneaked peek, like all the different shades. And I guess they have said, I haven't seen this myself, I heard other people say this in their video, they said that some of them like didn't come out right or just weren't correct, so they decided not to release them, which that is a good thing. You would rather a brand not release versus, you know, put out a bad product or whatnot. But that's kind of interesting there. I don't know, have you guys been like on pins and needles waiting for this? You know, just let me know. Were you so excited to see it come out? I haven't tried a lot from SugarPill. I've definitely heard a lot about their eyeshadows, but I actually tried a liquid lipstick from Ulta Beauty last summer, I think it was, and I didn't love it. It was one of the more uncomfortable liquid lipsticks I've ever tried, and it just wasn't really great. So kind of, it doesn't make me be like super stoked about the you know, the brand and trying out new releases. I got distracted because I was looking at this, and just with like the font and how it looked, I truly thought their like nude brown lip gloss was the F word instead of flicker. I thought it said something else, and I was like, what? That can't be right. I was trying to talk to the camera but also be like, wait, what? Like trying to zoom in on the photo, like, did you really name a lipstick that? What? It's flicker, so it's all good. But the shades in here, the glitters don't get me super excited. The eyeshadows, the shades don't really do a lot of calling to me. That lilac one is really pretty, but I don't feel like I really need it. And then the Love Bite glosses, I'm just kind of like meh about. But I don't know, let us know what you thought about that release from SugarPill. If you thought it was like super overdue, you're very excited to see it, are you grabbing anything from the collection? Do let us know. Let's see, so this was interesting to me, and I was gone over the weekend and I was not on my phone a lot, because when I'm with my friends and doing things, I really try to like be in the moment, just I'm on my phone so much. So I'm like, how did I not, I feel like I didn't see any tags for this, and when I was scrolling through Trendwood's account today, I was like, wait a second, how did I miss this? But maybe some of the tags just came in over the weekend. But this is from Pure Cosmetics in collaboration with Barbie. So Barbie is turning 60. Very cool. But it's a full collection. There's an eyeshadow palette for $34, an Iconic Lips Signature Semi-Matte Lipsticks for $18. There's High Shine Lip Glosses for $16. There's a highlighter palette for $25. There's a Barbie Doll Signature Lashes for $14. Signature Complexion Brush for $26. This is going to be available August 2nd online and August 4th at Ulta Beauty. Ooh, like the packaging is so pretty on everything. I was a big fan of Barbie growing up. I mean, I had so many Barbie dolls. I wanted to be Barbie. I've had shirts that I wore all the way up into college with like Barbie's photo on it. I think it literally just said Barbie at the bottom. Like, I mean, growing up, I was such a huge Barbie fan. So this one kind of pulls at that nostalgia to me, and like I said, I really like the packaging. Honestly, the first thing that I'm most interested in is the lashes, and which is funny because I don't even wear false lashes as much recently, but every once in a while I like to throw on a good pair of lashes and boom, and I love Pure lashes. I went through a very deep obsession with my Diva lashes, even the Bombshell lashes. I was purchasing those lashes like crazy. I had probably over 20 at one point in my collection because I was just wearing them so much, you know, going through them. Like, so I feel like even looking at these, I kind of want to get the lashes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even the semi-matte lipsticks, those kind of speak to me. The glosses, I'm like, what all can I get? Like, I would definitely purchase from Ulta to get my points and, you know, probably use Ebates and all of that. The eyeshadow palette does look pretty. Of course, we have a hot pink in there. I don't think, could you do a Barbie palette without a hot pink? I don't know. I like that it's a little bit neutral, yet there's like a few little pops in there too. I'm still trying to decide on the palette because, like, I've been in kind of eyeshadow palette fatigue. I'm really eyeing that one from Natasha De Nona because I feel like I would use it a lot. So I'm looking at this and trying to decide, would I use enough colors in here? It's $34. That's not the worst price ever. But then the lips look really good too. The only things I would say that I'm not like super stoked about is like the complexion brush. Oh, there's a peel off mask. I wouldn't do that either. The highlighter palette, I'm not 100%, I don't think I would. I feel like I'm good with highlights. So the lip products, the lip products, the eyeshadow palette, and the lashes. Those are what I'm most interested in this collection. Now, let us know what you think about it. I'd love to know. But yeah, I feel like that's going to be really hard to pass up some of these, especially the lashes. Juvia's Place is starting a collaboration series, and they are first doing a collaboration with Fumi. So this is Fumi Ex Juvia, and I really hope I'm saying her name correctly. But we have the Queen collection. So there's the Queen palette for face and eyes. This is $15. Also a Queen gloss, the Queen gloss and the Royalty gloss. We have a deep purple and also a nude. For the lip products, I don't think either of these colors are particularly me, especially, you know, of course the darker one, but even that particular nude, it almost looks like it has a little bit more of orange in it, which doesn't always pull great on my particular skin tone. The eyeshadow palette, or the eye and face palette, that does look really pretty. Like, there's some cool colors in there. There's 6 shades, but there's like this matte orange. It's almost kind of like, looks like a creamsicle in the swatch. That looks really cool. There's a very fire red, a deep purple. I have to say that I gave this palette a little bit of a double take, even though Juvia's Place sometimes with their palettes, it's almost like, I don't know if it's the layout that can sometimes throw me off, or, you know, a lot of times their palettes are very colorful or have very bright shades, which is kind of like the opposite of me and all of that. So I don't always tend to gravitate towards them, but I have to say that I did give this one a bit of a double take. I'm not super familiar with the collaborator, so that doesn't pull to me a lot, but $15 I don't think is a bad price. I don't know, it looks pretty. There's a little bit in here that I see kind of like a little repeat of the orange palette that I just got from Colourpop that I'm still trying to test out. But there's some really cool shades in here. I think that palette's like very well put together. I think that it's very eye-catching and very pretty cool looking. So you'll have to let us know if you are going to pick that one up from Juvia's Place. I thought this was an interesting collaboration. This is from IT Cosmetics, developed with the Dry Bar. So we have makeup kind of meshing with hair here. This is available at QVC. It says, inspired by the barrel brushes used for blowouts, this is a lash volumizing mascara. It says it will gently catch and grip all your lashes for effortless root to tip application, separating the lashes, delivers saturated black pigment. It's going to be $29.96, and in the parentheses it says 2 mascaras. I don't know if that's $29.99 and you get 2, because all the mascaras, like the photos I'm looking at, they look to be the same mascara, so I think that's what that means. I like the idea, like I don't know, I think that's fun. The packaging does look very neat, like it's definitely eye-catching, which is a huge part of marketing. I don't know if I don't know if I need another new mascara right now. I feel like I have a few open that I'm trying to test out. The Too Faced Damn Girl is one of them. I have the Essence False Lash, or Lash Princess mascara, the waterproof one. I have that one on today because I'm trying that one out. But it's kind of cool. I also don't shop on QVC really pretty much ever. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why. I don't have anything negative to say. I don't have like a bad experience. I know my mom orders from QVC a ton, but for some reason I haven't a lot. I don't know, it's cool. I'll probably watch some reviews. If a lot of people are saying it's great, maybe I'll give it a try. But the packaging definitely I thought was pretty neat on that one, so you have to let us know if you're interested in that. We have Nabla Cosmetics is now available at Ulta Beauty. So I posted this on Twitter over the weekend. I had some people tweeting to me, so thank you. I love when you tag me or tweet at me or anything like that. It really helps to see the, you know, the new release news. I think that's really awesome. So I tweeted it out and I asked over on my Twitter, which is by Samantha March, I said, would you guys want to see another kind of like you know, Ulta haul try-on style, trying out new brands and such? And a lot of people said yes to Nabla, and I asked what you guys would want to see, and I got pretty mixed feedback on like what people want or what people recommend. So you have to let me know as well if you'd want to see that video and what you would recommend from Nabla. But they are now available over at Ulta Beauty. I believe it's in the US only right now though. Milk Makeup has another new product that is available at Sephora, not Samora. Samora. So this is a new addition to the Kush family. This is the Growhouse Lash and Brow Serum for $48. So it's a daily serum that boosts and nourishes hair for healthier, fuller looking lashes and brows. I don't really go for these products a lot, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've tried some in the past, like especially for my lashes, but I don't know, I haven't really done it. I've heard there's some oil, oh, I was just watching Kathleen Lights and I know that she said it in the video, but that she uses on like her I think it's her brows for sure, maybe her lashes, and she feels like that helps. And I have some, I can't think, it's, the name is escaping me right now. I have some in my possession. I just never, like, I just always forget that step. I don't know. Maybe I should try it. Okay, we are almost done. This week is probably going to be a bit of a longer week, but this was interesting that I saw on the Trend Mood site, available at Walmart, loose face highlighters from Cody Airspun in 3 different shades. These are going to be $5.96 each. It says coming soon to Walmart. So I know Cody Airspun is, I feel like, definitely very well known for their loose powder. I've heard a lot of people really enjoy that one, repurchase it. It's been, you know, kind of compared to a dupe to some high-end powders, but I've really never heard anything else from the line. Like, I know that they have other products and I've seen their displays at Walmart and such, but I don't know if I've ever heard anyone else talk anything about from the line. But now they are coming out with new highlighters. Like I said, I'm just not really a fan of loose highlighters. I don't reach for them a ton. I have a lot of highlighters in my collection right now, so I feel like I'm pretty good there. But another new product, they're coming to Walmart. And we also had we have some more products coming out, some new skincare products coming out from Burts Bees. So they're coming out with a bunch of firming products, a serum for $20, a moisturizing cream for $20, eye cream for $20, a day lotion, a dark spot corrector with vitamin C. It just says coming soon. I haven't tried a ton from Burt's Bees as well. I've tried out one of the blushes that I mentioned in my most recent Kathleen Lights Made Me Buy It video, but I haven't really tried a whole lot else from them, so I don't really feel a pull to the brand or like a loyalty. Like, you know, a lot of times when I find brands that I really love and I try a lot of their products, kind of like whenever they come out with something new, I'm like, ooh, what's that? Like, Burt's Bees just isn't one of those for me. But yeah, I'm probably not going to run out and grab anything. If some people review it and I see some really glowing reviews, maybe I would test it out. But I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot with my skincare. I have a lot of brands that I am super loyal to and I have their products on repeat. But that's some more affordable skincare if you are interested. And then finally, Huda Beauty is coming out with a new lash collaboration. So she's been doing this as well, and she is now collaborating with Lottie Tomlinson, who I am not familiar with. She has 3.4 million followers on Instagram, so a lot of people are familiar with her. I am one of the few that is not. She looks very beautiful. The lashes do look quite nice. They do look very dramatic, like pretty full and dramatic, maybe a little bit more drama than I prefer with my lashes. I like to have like I don't love super natural false lashes. If I'm going to go through the time and energy, I typically want you to be like, that girl's wearing false lashes, you know, like, I'm not ashamed. But these almost look like a little like more amped up than I normally would do. But they're usually between the $20 to $25 price range, but not super interested in these. They'll be coming soon to Sephora, but probably gonna pass over those as well. Definitely the ones from Pure, the Pure Barbie collection, I would rather purchase. And as someone who's not wearing lashes a ton, I don't, you know, don't need to buy a whole bunch at once, but you'll have to let us know if you're interested in that. But after that, that is going to wrap it up for this week's Will I Buy It video. I feel like we had a lot to chat about this week. Definitely let me know what you thought in the comments down below. What are you interested in grabbing? What are you passing over? But other than that, if you guys did enjoy this video, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. I hope that you also consider subscribing before you go, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.